In this video, I'm going to show you how to expand a picture so we can add the text to it. So I'm going to show you in Photopea or Photopea, and I'm also going to show you in Photoshop. But again, they are very, very similar. They use the same kind of tools. So I'm going to go in and show you both. Okay, so I have the image right here. I want to expand it up so I can get my text in. So I go into Image, Canvas size, not image size, canvas size, and I want to expand it up. So like if I have the dot here, it's going to expand it every direction. It's going to expand it to the right. It's going to expand it up. Okay, and I don't know what the pixels are, so I'm going to do percent. Yeah. So it's 100%, and I'm going to go to about 130% height. Yeah. So I go OK, and now you can see I have all of this guy right here. Bam. If I do the same in Photoshop, I can do it a couple of different ways in Photoshop. I can go into Image, Canvas size, do exactly the same thing. In Photoshop, I can also just select a crop tool right here, and I can just move it up. Yeah. So, and then it actually will generate what it thinks is in there when I move it up. So let's see if it does a good job. Yeah. So this why in Photoshop did actually a super nice job. It just added it. I can add my text on top. Okay. I could also have done it manually, like in the other one. And I think it actually gives me choices. You can see I have 3 different choices of what I actually want it to generate in now. I don't want to submit feedback. And I want to get this out of the way, but that seems to be a problem. In Photoshop, when I did that, look, it has 2 layers now. To collapse the layer, click on the top layer and go Control E like elephant, and it goes in. So now I have in Photoshop, it's expanded. If I go into Photopea, I have this area. So first I'm going to see if I can just go in and generate it. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can do it the same way in, no, I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and select it. Bam. So I just select this area. I use a rectangle. And then I go Edit, Fill. And I want in this guy, what do I want? Do I want the fill the foreground? Yep. One of them, the blend mode. Ooh, I should have somewhere in there content aware. I want to fill it content aware, which is that it's going to guess on what is in there. Photoshop does a super nice job on this. Photopea, we'll see, maybe not so much. So I click OK. I think it's thinking about it, maybe. Go, go, go. There we go. So it did a terrible job. It thinks that like all these things go in there. So not really what we wanted. So I'm going to show you the second way to do it. So I'm going to go select, deselect. So the second way is a clone stamp right here, the clone tool. So the clone tool is like a paintbrush. So check it out. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see. Yeah, good. So basically this will, whatever I select as a target area, it's going to paint somewhere else. So check it out. I'm going to go Alt, click. So hold the Alt key and I click. And now see it's going to like basically paint that face right up here. Yeah. So that's how it works. When I use it, I have a hard edge and a soft edge. So I want a soft edge. Yeah. And then I'll go down and I want all this background here. So I'm going to start, I'm going to go Alt, click. And now, see, I can kind of paint stuff right here. If I go in here, it's going to start, you can see it's going to start painting the eagle, so I don't want that. So once I paint about this area, I'm going to go down, I'm going to go Alt again, and I'm just going to continue painting this stuff right here. I continue down here, I go Alt, click. and it reached the edge. I go in again, Alt click, come in. Alt click and go in. So you keep doing that. So you just, what do you want to select to paint? Where do you want to paint it from? And you keep doing that till kind of you have a good background. Yeah. If something goes wrong, you can always do Control Z. Now, so now I have this guy. This is probably adequate because I'm going to put text over it anyway. So I use the clone stamp here. So now I want to put text on it. So I choose the text tool. Bam. You choose the font that you want to use. Doesn't really matter. I'll go in and use this font, but whatever. And then size, we can always transform it to bigger later on. But color, if I use black right here, I probably won't be able to see it. So I'm going to go and click on the color right here. I'm going to click on like a golden text, maybe a more yellow text. Yeah, and go OK. Click here. Bam, and I'm going to go Del Oro versus 12 bridges. Whoa. I'm going to make versus smaller. So like as I get to that, I'm going to go down and I'm going to go versus what? Okay, we have a problem. It doesn't like that. Okay, so I'll go in and go Del Oro versus 12 bridges. Yeah. So now that I have that, I'll go in, I'll go edit, free transform. And I'm just going to make that. Ha! Look at that. We have an extra O in Del Oro. So I just go in and look at this. Click on the text, double click. I'm going to click here. I'm going to take it back. Yeah. So now I have Del Oro versus 12 bridges in one color. I want kind of a double color right here. So check it out. I'm going to go into this guy. I select the top layer and I go Control J to make a new layer. So if you look at it, I have two of these guys, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight all of this guy. So I double click on the text, highlight all of it, and then see if I have my text color somewhere. Where did my text color go? I don't know. Can I get the text? There we go. I double clicked on it. There we go. Click on this guy and I want more of a golden color on the outside of it. Maybe like, is that golden? Maybe. Okay, so I go OK. Yeah. Click. Did that do anything for me? I don't know. Let me see. This guy. The bottom one kind of disappeared on me. Houston, we have some problems. Let's try a new text layer. I'm going to go this guy. I'm going to go Control J. What? I don't want download history. We have all kinds of issue right now. I'm going to take this text layer and I'm going to go Control J and I'm going to click on the text. And for the text size, I'm going to try to see if I can change the color on it. There we go. So it worked the second time. So on this guy, right, see if I move it, now I have that kind of 2D text that looks really cool. Or I can move it down. So whatever is going to make it look really cool. So I get that three-dimensional look to it. So bam, how to add text, how to expand. So hopefully that's helpful. Make a really, really cool game day poster today. Bam.